So even though almost all of my videos are just like random off the cuff stuff, sometimes I do have to film a few times, and this is the off the grid video. First I'm going to show you the final cut, which is... Hi, I'm new. I'm Christ. Hi, I'm Christy, and I'm new here. And I wanted to make a video to tell you how to live off the grid. The best advice I was given for this video was to look casual. Well, casual is all I do. The first thing you want to do to live off the grid is to be on the grid, and then go to the store and buy incontinence pads. Then you put incontinence pants. You put a pair. You put a pair of incontinence pants on, and then you will be in, but in this case, in means outside of a continent. Is the first step to living off a grid. The next thing you want to do is buy chickens, because chickens produce eggs. Like lots of eggs. Like so much eggs. And then you can eat eggs every day. But don't eat the chickens, because that'll stop the eggs. You need eggs every day. The next thing that you want to do is throw away all of your chessboards, because grids live off the grid. Bye. I hope this was helpful for you. Now I'm going to show you the third version I did, which I couldn't keep a straight face. Hi, I'm new. I'm Christ. Hi, I'm Christy, and I'm new here. And I want to make a video to tell you some tips for living off the grid. The best advice I was given was to look casual for this video. Well, casual is all I do. The first thing you want to do to live off the grid is be on the grid and go to a store and get incontinence pads, and then put an incontinence pants on, and then you will be in, but in this case it means outside of a continent. The next thing you want to do is buy chickens, because chickens produce eggs, like lots of eggs. Lots. And then you can eat the eggs every day. Good, eggs. Don't eat the chickens though, because then that'll stop the eggs. Fuck. Because then that'll stop the eggs. The next thing you want to... Why do I make such stupid videos? The next thing you want to do is throw away all of your chessboards. Because grids. Hi. Bye. I hope this was helpful. And then the second version I did. Hi, I'm new. I'm Christ. I'm Christy. Hi, I'm Christy, and I'm new here. The best advice I was given for this video was to make it casual. Well, casual is all I do. This video is to tell you some tips for living off the grid. The first thing you should do is go to the store, which you won't have once you're off the grid, but for now, go to the store and buy incontinence pads. That way you'll be in, but in this case, in means outside of a continent after you put them on. The next thing you should do is buy chickens, because chickens produce a lot of eggs. A lot of eggs. And then you can eat the eggs. Don't eat the chickens though, because then they'll stop the eggs. The next thing you should do is throw away all of your chessboards. Grids. Hi. I hope this video was helpful for you. This was the first attempt at recording the video. Hi, I'm new. I'm new. I'm Christ. No. I'm Christy. Hi, I'm Christy, and I'm new here. I want to make a video to tell you how to live off the grid. The advice I was given was to make it look like I'm making a casual video, which is casual is all I do. If you want to live off the grid, the first thing you should do is buy incontinence pads. That way, you put them on, and then you will be in, but in this case, in means outside of a continent, and that's the first step to living off the grid. The next step is to buy a lot of chickens, because chickens produce a lot of eggs. I mean, a lot of eggs. And you can eat the eggs. Don't eat the chickens, because that'll stop the egg production. The next thing you should do is throw away all of your chessboards. Grids. So that's behind the scenes and more stupidity than you ever knew you needed. But you do need it.